Welcome back to Living Local. It is Carolina Trust Financial Friday Community Panel Day, which is always so much fun. I know before the break, Hatton, we talked about bringing up your blog, which I said was new, but really it's been around for a little bit, right?
Yeah, just a couple of years, and it's kind of my creative outlet, and I blog about all kinds of different topics, things that are happening in Myrtle Beach that I think are fun, wine, recipes, not like Jamie's recipes, more like things that are like how you know, like grilled chicken with some salt on it.
Sure,
it's
that's
more
that's
speed,
me. That's what I would need.
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun, and I have an Instagram account, and it's just when I have the time, I blog.
Sure. I know that you said that your blog first started out as kind of like a children baby blog, right?
Yes. It was all for new moms, but then when I wasn't a new mom, I didn't want to write about that anymore.
Right.
So.
So now it's morphed over kind of as life has changed.
And I think blogging is such a neat way, you know, for, I guess, moms and, I mean, people in general to kind of like reach out and open up and give people kind of almost like this behind the scenes look into their lives, and it kind of helps people connect. I know with, you know, even my work blog, I just kind of work through some of the things, you know, on Success in the Bag, and I'm like, oh, you know, I bought a car and this was the steps that I took, and it, you know, helps other people read in, like you were talking about, other people that are looking in and reading kind of say, okay, this is the steps somebody else took, whether it's, you know, making chicken, or this is, oh, I read on that blog that when she came to this event, this is where she said to park, and this is where she said to go, and you've definitely got to try this. You know, it just gives people a little bit more of an insight, almost like you're kind of having a conversation with that person.
Do people ever request a certain topic?
I do get a lot of wine questions. My husband sells wine, so he's legit.
Okay.
So people ask me, and then I ask him, and then I answer.
That's awesome. You just opened up a can of worms for me.
Yeah.
Now, okay, I have to ask. You know, when people, because I'm not a big wine drinker, and so I don't know. I stick to like the really sweet, like Moscato, you know, muscadine grape wine. So when people do the little taste test and they do the swirly thing and then they sniff it and all, what is that supposed to do?
Well, when you taste wine, you do the swirl and it opens it up, and then you sniff, and it's all about enjoying it and noting its characteristics, and it's I mean, serious wine drinkers can sniff
do that
it.
forever.
Like my husband can tell you if it's a Cabernet or where it's
crazy.
from. And,
My friend Lisa's trained to be a sommelier. Sommelier?
Yes.
And she talks to me about wine sometimes, and I'm just like, but it's so interesting, and she has like the whole kit now that she bought that like, you open up the little bottles and it smells, and you're supposed to be able to pick up all the smells, and some of them smell terrible. They're supposed to like train your nose to smell like bad things and good things. But I was going through them one day, and it was like, one was like, you know, a beautiful flower in the spring, and the other one was like rotten eggs, and I'm like, oh, and I'm like, ooh, that smells good. So I was like going through them all, and it's this big book thing that and it was so fascinating to me.
That is
so I'm learning a lot
fascinating.
from her, and we started doing we're going to start doing wine dinners and stuff. We're going to do the food, she's going to do the wine.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, so
That
we're
looks
really
like
excited
so
about
much
that.
fun.
So that should be fun. So, because
I wish
I don't
I
know
was
a lot
better
about
about that.
wine.
No,
so,
yeah, I
and
don't
she
either.
does, so I'll learn a lot, and then, you know, we're going to have a
Yeah.
lot of fun doing it. We had a great time when we did our little faux dinner that we did, so.
Well, and when you compare what goes good with what, I think that's a really cool skill, because I'm like, well, the same wine for everything, you know?
Yeah, she had this, I had a vanilla cheesecake, and she paired a Riesling with it, and I couldn't believe how much the Riesling made the cheesecake taste so much, I don't even say better, like so much more like,
It's like
in your
fuller.
It
No, I
does.
think that's a really cool
Which
skill.
is, it's such a fun, you know, a fun way to spend time. And I know earlier you were talking about the Burgery Garden, you know, lights that y'all are having this summer.
Yes.
And like we were saying earlier, I've only ever really been to Night of 1,000 Candles. So
Right.
I'm always looking for, you know, new things like that to share on my blog, and then just to kind of go and enjoy too. So.
Well, Hatton, tell us a little bit about that.
So this summer, Brook Green is going to have an event called Summer Light Art by Night, and it's mid-June through mid-August, and it's Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays in the evening, live music and food, and there will be light displays throughout the gardens put on.
Very nice.
By our exhibitors.
You can't go wrong with that.
No.
Yeah.
It's a great
so it'll
date.
be fun.
It's great for family. It's great for everything.
Yes,
I just love Brook Green.
And it's beautiful at night.
Sure.
So, and it's cooler at
Yes.
night.
Yeah.
So
But
I
not
think it'll
cold
be really
like Night of 1,000 Candles.
Right,
That's
but
where
not
it goes.
cold, yes.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be really popular and a fun way to experience Brook Green.
Well, thanks for telling us about that.
Yeah.
And of course, thank you both for being on the show today. We've enjoyed you both. All right, you guys. Well, thanks so much for watching Living Local today. We'll see you next time.